Oh hey, check it out. We gotta move fast because it is Monday, which means it's half off day at Savers. So that's what we're gonna do today, but we gotta run because they opened at 9, it is now 9:02. So we're gonna be amongst the first few in the door. Hopefully there's some video games. What are you looking for?
Brat stalls.
Okay, stick around, it's gonna be fun. Holy crap, this is not a drill. Pogs. I actually walked over here hoping for Pokemon cards because the last 5 times we've done half off one day, so there's been tons of Pokemon cards. Not seeing any, but this is one of the very few times it might be the first time I've personally found a whole bag of Pogs at a thrift store. I've got a lot of Pogs, but not that we're lucky enough to find them here. Let's go.
Alright, today's mission are jeans and brat stalls. Wearing my brat's mask just for good luck. I'm in the jeans section right now, women's jeans. I did find these. These are kind of interesting. I do sell bongo jeans. They do alright for me, but they're not like a hot ticket item. They're $5, so it's a maybe. I think we'll walk around with them and see how we feel. If it's time for checkout and I decide they're not worth it, well, it's fine. There's a first for everything. This is the first time I've found a blanket at this Savers that I like. It's very 70s. It's a nice, like, tight cotton stitch, so I feel like this is definitely a vintage one. It looks a little small, but let me find the price tag. It's $4.99, so half off of that, $2.50. I think I can deal with the size for $2.50. It's like, it's not tiny, but it's not huge. It's fine. I'm excited.
It's not looking to be one of those crazy, super awesome days at this Savers. Sometimes it is, but there is stuff I'm happy to see. Are you spying on me? Are you spying on me? Well, there's a Furby, but I've already got that one. But this is what I spotted. Where'd it go? 2 Beyblade, 2 launcher. $2.50?
Beyblade.
Let's go. And then I got a bag of Pogs.
Nice. Okay, the doll section is pretty bare. Not finding anything that even looks like it should be looked through, so oh well.
That stop was worth it for me, if nothing else than for the Pogs. I have become a pretty serious Pog collector, and this stuff in this bag is actually a little bit newer than the original Pog craze, but that's fine. It's not name brand Pog stuff, which Pogs don't have to be Pog brand to be cool or valuable, but I like having them of all sorts. Almost every Pog in here is holographic. It's pretty awesome. I'm very happy with that find. And then 2 Beyblade for $2 is not bad. I just need to get this. I need to stop buying Beyblade, or I need to get into gear and hurry up and price them and put them in our antique vault because we have 1,000. And I got 2 video games, Dora the Explorer and Wipeout Pulse, which I'm happy about, a racing game for the PSP. Second one this week I bought. Be very excited to play it. And I love collecting PSP. What'd you get?
I got a blankie.
For you or for your booth or?
For my Depop page, because blankets do really well for me on Depop.
Very nice.
And then a pair of jeans for Depop.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice 90s bongos.
Oh yeah.
They're beautiful.
We haven't had any bongos in a while.
We have not.
That's cool. Well, that's a good start. We're gonna go to at least one more. Honestly, Half Off Monday, as much thrifting as we do for reselling, I usually count Half Off Monday as my toy buying day.
Yeah.
Just gonna be honest about it. I mean, we often buy stuff for resale, but equally often, if not more often, I buy nonsense.
It's very true.
I mean, why not buy stuff for yourself when it's half off? An already cheap price.
This is very true.
ゲームコンソートになったの？音楽に合わせてレッツダンス。自分で作曲もできるし、ファービーゴチ店やミニゲームもいっぱい。さらにゲームボーイカラーを使うとファービーがアクションするよ。ゲームボーイソフトダンシングファービー。
We are in a hurry again because this Savers is in a different part of town, a different part of Phoenix, and basically what happens is you can get in that one at 9 and you can basically get at this one at 10. So usually a line forms, so you gotta rush over here and you gotta get in line. There's probably 10 people or so in line, not too bad, so we'll get in quick. We're gonna get in eventually. All the good video games will probably be gone, but it's the bag toys I'm here for.
Nobody wants the bag toys, so
Look at your Bratz mask.
You like it? Oh, no, I don't want to kiss it, buddy.
Good morning, Saver shoppers. Thanks for joining us today on 50% off Monday.
I had a good feeling about this section today. Do you see what I see? How can you not? I got only it in frame. Oh my god. And it's $2. Okay, so for those of you who are like, why are you freaking out about that? It's just it's just a dish. This is a Pyrex dish. It's a special Pyrex dish. This is the Amish butterprint pattern, which is a very rare pattern, which is also very collectible, and people really are willing to pay a dollar for it. So this piece in particular, it doesn't have a lid, but I think I have one at home. Maybe. Cross my fingers that I have one at home. Wait, I'm still really excited about this, but what is that? Oh my goodness. The matching salt and pepper shakers from the 80s Sears mushroom canisters. I'm dying. These are so cute. They don't say Sears on them, but they're the same thing. So they may not be exactly from that set, but they definitely are meant to match it. Anyway, this is a great little haul. I'm so excited.
Ooh. What? Are you kidding me? This is nuts. You just got to buy a lot. stack. That's a big stack of games. I can't believe this NBA GameCube game though. Perfect condition.
Well, just rounded the corners. I just picked up the salt and pepper shakers right there. That's why these are here. Oh my goodness. Hello, beautiful. So it's a little bit of a shame. This one's lid must have broke somewhere along the line. It's significantly cheaper. This is beautiful though. This is like cookie jar size. Now I don't know if I should just get the one because this set is collectible. Whenever it's all together, it can sell for pretty well, but individually, I'm not really sure. I've never tried to sell it individually. So I need to do a little bit of research to see if it's worth paying $6 for just this. These are $2, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I can sell those for sure. This one I need to double check on.
The video games didn't let me down. Come on, Toy Wall, don't let me down. There's just always so much to look at here. $20 bag of Legos. $10 is still too much for me personally. $2 for Spider-Man pop. I'm not looking for bouncy balls per se anymore, but Pokemon bouncy balls we'll take. No Pokemon cards. Oh, no way. Power Rangers, baby. Megazords. Megazords. This Buzz has been here for months. Poor Buzz. That's pretty crazy. What's really crazy about this particular Megazord toy, it wasn't either one of these, but one of the other Zords from this set was at the bins the other day. Someone else got it. I was like, man, I wish I'd have found that. But patience will be good because it's a week later and I got 2 of them. That's pretty much Thrifting in a nutshell. Just be patient. Be patient, it'll show up. I hope Hannah found some Bratz dolls, though, with how slim this looks. I don't have a ton of hope.
The dish section over here just keeps giving. I'm in the like appliance portion. Look at this. $5 Thomas the Tank. It might be a humidifier. I thought maybe it was a lamp. I'm not really sure what it is. Let's inspect it better. Do a little canister cartridge thing. No? Yeah, this looks like a humidifier. Is it a humidifier? I can't really tell.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a lamp or something.
No, it's a humidifier. It's the water tank.
I love that you're wearing a Thomas shirt while messing with a Thomas tank. It's cute.
Sure, thank you.
It's not bad. The toys just keep getting better. There's some Marvel in here. Some Beetleborgs. Look at that. Just so much. Batman. I'm gonna get both of those. I feel like I gotta. It's a Batman. I feel like there's probably more of this kind of stuff, this era of stuff buried in here. Cable.
Mamma, gioca con me. Chiedila a papà. Ok.
Entra anche tu in una famiglia Furby. Furby ti aiuterà a crescere Furby Baby come un bebè modello. Famiglia Furby, amici per il pelo.
One more stop for our Monday routine, Brass Armadillo. This is really close to that last saver, so we always come here on Mondays and just check up on it, make sure it's tidy, and that'll be that. It's really not the worst. It's usually just this mess. The hanging stuff always comes down, so we'll get that straight and then we'll get out of here. gotta get some more video games in here. I can't believe we sold so many video games here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. One person bought about $60 worth of Star Wars books all at once last night. It's pretty dope. I know it was like 80 bucks worth.
Yeah,
it was a lot. These games were all priced at $3, so I got them all for $1.50. I don't know how many of them are gonna go in my collection. Like I know I have Enter the Matrix. I know I have a lot of this. I know I have Midnight Club 2, but you just can't pass games like this up for $1 or $2. I don't know if I have a non-greatest hits copy of SSX3. No idea if I have this. I've definitely got Ballers. I've definitely got Destroy All Humans 2, but this is all fine because we sell these really well at our antique mall. These kinds of games go a dime a dozen. Street Volume 2, let's go. Smackdown Shut Your Mouth Greatest Hits do not have. Very happy to have that. Find of the day. GameCube game, sports game. Don't have it.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. I don't think there's going to be a lot of value on that one. I'm going to look it up though. Red Dead Redemption, LA Rush. I kind of want to look up, and Bruce Lee Quest for the Dragon that I don't have. I kind of look up. So we'll look at them on my game app. This app is called CLZ Games. I always get asked every time I use it what it's called, and I do highly recommend it. However, it does have a fee associated with using it because you get cloud storage space, which allows you to store pictures, and that's the main reason I pay for this gaming app, because I like to take pictures of what I have and kind of keep a really tight record of the quality of things. But you don't have to do that. There's other apps like GameEye, which is a free game collecting app, and it doesn't require any of that. So let's do Bruce Lee first and see if I have it. I don't think it's gonna be valuable, but I don't have it. If I had it, it would show up blue. So $8.61 is the value on that one. LA Rush, I feel like I should have this, but I don't think I do. I don't. All right, now this, it'd be cool if it was somewhat valuable. It doesn't really matter. I'm keeping it. If it's worth $5 or $500, which obviously it's not, I'm keeping it either way. It's a $10 game, and I definitely don't have it. GameCube is one of those sets. It's something I want to complete sooner rather than later. It's something I'm trying to use some of my store credit that I save up to buy some of the bigger games, but I'm just as eager to get some of those smaller games like that out of the way. So that's a pretty good haul as far as games go.
It's a nice stack.
Yeah, I love it when Half Off Savers Day doesn't let me down. Now, you talk about some of these dishes you got, because you got some ridiculous stuff. Like, what is this?
Today was like one of those vintage dish hauls that are like, I'll find one of these eventually kind of days, and then you find two of these eventually
You got
items.
two of these?
I got two of the mushroom canisters.
Where's the lid for this one?
That one doesn't have a lid.
Okay. But
I went ahead and bought it anyway. I think it's the right size for a utensil canister, so I feel like someone could still use that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my antique mall and just kind of label it utensil holder, and maybe someone will be like, yeah! And then the matching salt and peppers. They're so
That's so
cute.
great. So you're gonna sell those as a set?
Yeah, I've actually sold one of these sets before, and they like flew out the door.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even complete. It was like 3 pieces. This is like, mind you, a 16 plus piece set.
Right.
Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, people are really into that kind of thing.
And then this.
You've bought several of these lately, I feel like.
Oh, I can't get enough of these. This is in such good condition. The Amish butter print is super collectible, which I've already talked about a little bit, but I never find these in good condition because people put them in the dishwasher and the dishwasher fades the pattern until it's like completely gone.
Right. I recall you finding that exact same dish a few weeks ago, just wasted.
Yeah. I did find one it was in Little Rock whenever we went and visited Retro Rick. I found one at their thrift store there, and it was just no pattern but like a blue foot from one of the people, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's this, but I can't leave it behind because it was $1, so I got it anyway and kept it.
Super awesome. Well, you remember the other day when we found those Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
It was great because it was specifically just a bunch of Ninja Turtles. This is equally awesome, but it's a variety of stuff. I'm going to hand you these as I go. Vintage Transformers.
Wow.
I've almost never bought any, and I've not really found many of them at the thrift store. There's so much awesome here, though. Look at all this. These are all highly collectible, and these will all, if I don't decide to keep some of them, they'll definitely go in my antique mall, because I sell a lot of this kind of thing there. And that was all one bag. And I don't think I've ever brought home a vintage Transformer before.
I don't think I've ever seen this before, so I don't think.
Yeah, and I've definitely never brought home any Beetleborgs, VR Trooper, all that other super, you know, all the Power Ranger era stuff.
Yeah.
I bring home a lot of Power Rangers. Obviously, that was the more popular one. But I've seen that stuff in other antique malls we visited, and I always thought, oh man, I'd like to collect these. But then I don't, because, you know, it's just more room to take up and more money to spend. But if I find them at the thrift, I'm going to have to keep some.
This looks very specific.
This is some Power Rangers stuff. You remember at the bins the other day when I pointed out a cart that had some Power Ranger stuff in it? Mm-hmm. It was from this set. And, yeah. This is not original run Power Rangers. This is some of the subsequent seasons, but which I don't usually collect a lot from, but it's usually the Zords, the Megazords from those series that get me going anyways. So super cool to find. Super. I would love to find the rest of it and build the Megazord. So this will be going in a box of Power Ranger stuff I have put away in storage for future use.
Yeah.
For sure. That was bag 2.
Oh, there's another one.
There's a third one. And all the stuff in it is equally awesome. It's kind of mind-blowing, really.
You did good with the toys today. I struck out. There was, like, the doll section was decimated in both series.
Right.
So.
Well, you know what I did at both of them? I was like, oh, this doesn't look good. I walked away and I came back and I just kept finding more stuff. There's just so much. Batman.
Neat.
Look at this one. This one is broken. I don't think this show, Hannah, is one that you would particularly enjoy. We could barely get into Power Rangers together because it's just because it is what it is.
The Big Bad Beetleborg series premiere Saturday, September 7th, only on Fox Kids.
But this one was goofy. But it's cool to find the toys.
Yeah. I feel like Power Rangers is one of those shows. Whenever you're 8 years old watching it in the 90s, it would have been super cool, but like...
Well, what makes it hard to watch now is the repetitiveness of it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to give you a whole Power Rangers explainer. I can explain exactly how the Japanese shows were turned into the show that we have and all this. Go watch The Toys That Made Us on Netflix. It'll give you a really good primer on exactly what Power Rangers is. But because of the way that it was made, there wasn't a lot of room for overarching story. There was some, but if you sit down to watch it, to relive those moments where Tommy turns into, from the Green Ranger to the White Ranger, and some of these bigger plot points, they're just like done over, they're inside of singular episodes. There's not a lot of overarching stories. So being an adult looking for that kind of thing, it is hard, because it's just, if you want to entertain your kids with like hyper fast quick stuff, cool. But you know, I keep hoping for a modern day Power Rangers remake that's just story driven, you know, and they've come close to doing stuff like that several times. And now that, who did they sell it to? Now that Power Rangers was owned by Disney for a while, and then sold back to Saban, and now I think Hasbro themselves own it. So I'm hoping that we're about to have a new golden age of Power Rangers.
Maybe.
That's all. I don't know how we got to this part of the conversation, but that's a huge dream of mine. Now let's keep moving on. Not much better than adding a fat stack of games to the collection. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves, and then the rest of these shelves too, kind of, but mostly those 5 shelves have about 3,000 video games. This is going to put me right there, which means that it is really close to time to go shoot our 3,000 video game special. We're going to go out and try to actually spend a little dough and buy our 3,000th video game, make it a special one, make it something we've always wanted. So do me a favor, subscribe for that, right? Hit the subscribe button so that you're here, notifications on for that video where we post it, hopefully in a few days. If not subscribe for that, then maybe subscribe just to help us get to 10,000 subs. I'm saying all this to say a really big thank you, because I made a bit of a plea on yesterday's video to help us get there a little bit quicker. And boy, did you guys come through. We went up like 100 subs yesterday. And by the time you're watching this, I'm hoping it's probably going to be like right at 100 subs to 10,000. So if you guys could knock that out again today, we might just hit it right now. Like, you might just go look at my sub count as you're watching this. If you're watching it later on the day it's posted, and we'd be at 10,000. I don't know, but I know we're excited about it. That means we're either going to have a 10,000 sub video and a 3,000 video game celebration video, or maybe we'll roll it all up and want to make a really big video. But at any rate, guys, thanks for watching today. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please come back tomorrow, because we do post daily videos on this channel. We haven't missed a beat in so long. We don't plan on missing a beat anytime soon. So I'd love to see you tomorrow. And until then, peace out.